Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's me again, Arian, coming to you live from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, from the sunny Windsor, Ontario, Canada today. It's 7:24 p.m. In 30 minutes, we're going to have our Millionaire Mastermind within our team, within our group. So I really wanted to get this going early. It's March 26, 2025 today, and it's our second installment of the Go Live sessions that we started last night. So it's actually a series of topics wherein we discuss our reactions, our point of view regarding, excuse me, regarding different situations, different scenarios in life, and we are answering this. How would you react if? So before anything else, let me just show you the background. I'm so sorry. I apologize if I'm too dark here, but look at that background. So I'm here currently in the balcony because I wanted a change of scenery. So, we've always been in the room, right, doing these go live sessions. So now I decided I want to quickly hop on in here, here outside, because it's been a really very sunny day today here in Windsor since this morning. So now we are almost at the golden hour. Look at that, the sunset, right? Um, and I feel like it's a fresh take on this go live session. So before anything else, before we start the topic, let me just quickly introduce myself first. I am Arian, and I'm a Filipino immigrant based here in Windsor, Ontario, with my husband and two kids. Um, I am currently an IT analyst. I used to be an SAP programmer, a software engineer back in the Philippines for 12 years. But currently, I am an IT analyst, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. And in our digital business, we help ambitious parents and professionals build a smarter income stream to enjoy more precious moments with their family. So that's our mission. Um, okay, so getting on to our topic, this is our specific question for this afternoon, this go live session. So, how would you react if you suddenly found yourself in a tough financial situation? Do you agree this is very common, right? This is a topic that's very common. So, and also, I'm not an exception to this. We have our family have had this situation before, especially when we were starting our family. And, the financial status kind of fluctuates. It depends. Sometimes we're good, we have a lot of like extra, but there were times that we're also um, drowning in debt. So, and the good thing there though is that we're not stuck in the debt. We are not stuck in um, the this mountain of debt or being in a financial crisis because my husband and I, we are always like kind of the very positive ones. We always try to resolve the issues as soon as we can, as fast as we can, as much as possible. So yeah, so there were times that we're comfortable. There were times that we are undergoing financial crisis. And currently, I would say that we are still working on it because we've invested in this business and we are still working on our permanent residency, working on our credit score here. We are new immigrants, so we don't have a lot of assets here. Um, it's a good thing though. Well, we're grateful enough that we have decent jobs, right? We currently have decent jobs. So that's why I am very confident that there will come a time that we will like be over this financial crisis in no time. So um, if this is you, right now, if you are currently in a financial situation or if you haven't yet, like ask yourself, how would you really react if suddenly you found yourself in a tough financial situation or financial crisis? Let's say unexpected debt or, you know, medical expenses. We don't know when we're going to be sick, right? So if it's really bad and we get hospitalized, then sometimes we we find ourselves in unexpected medical expenses. And then monthly bills, if you've been lavish or kind of a spender for some time or for a period, right? You will definitely be struggling to pay the bills, especially credit card bills, right? If you use credit cards. So first of all, first of all, if you find yourself in that kind of situation, it's easy to panic, right? It's so easy to panic because you don't know how you're going to resolve it. Like, if you find yourself being in that situation suddenly, you don't know where to find the funds, how are you going to get the funds to get it paid, etc., right? In our situation back in 2009, when my grandmother got hospitalized, there was an option um to uh to ask for help from the Philippine Sweepstakes Office, if I'm not mistaken, PSO, if I'm not mistaken. So is it? Is it PSO? Was well, that's what I remember. Um, so I believe my aunts, my father asked for help from that institution because the hospital bills were so huge that we are not able to like easily pay for it. So those kind of situations gets you in a panic, you get stressed out because you are not ready, because you don't know where to get the funds to pay the bills, right? But instead of focusing that instead of focusing that or about like no not having enough, or if you are thinking that you don't really have enough to pay the bills, try to probably try to shift your mindset into how can I really create more of it? So in this case, since this is financial crisis, and maybe think of how you can really earn more, right? So that you can save up more, or so that you can immediately, add more money into paying the bills, especially if it's incurring interest, if there's interest, if it incurs interest, right? So you have to really pay it off as soon as possible, right? So ask yourself, how can you really create more? Because you'll get stuck, definitely, if you will only think of not having enough, right? So in my case, here when I before I found out about this online business, I find myself and our family drowning in expenses because of the immigration stuff that we have to pay for. We had to renew the work permits. We have to pay for the biometrics and everything, the application for the permanent residency, and all of those. Apart from the regular monthly bills and the loan that we took out for my tuition fee. So there's a lot that we really had to pay for. And I even resorted to try to borrowing money from friends, but it didn't go through because I totally understand that it's not easy to trust people. You know, it's not easy to like give your hard earned money for people to borrow. And I totally get that because I'm like that too. I can't easily trust people, right? So when we were able to like find decent jobs, we tried our best uh, to to pay the bills, to pay the debt as soon as possible. And when I found out about this business, I knew that this is actually one of the ways that I could get past it, get past those debts, start building the business that I wanted, especially that it's online because I am an IT analyst, right? I do know like the nitty gritty of what's in the online space in the internet. Not everything, of course. I am not an expert. I wasn't. I'm not really even up until now, but I'm learning. I am continuously learning here in this online business, and that's what led me to investing. That's what led us into investing in this online business. It's because we wanted to get past that fluctuating financial crisis. Okay, so I hope, if you are in that kind of situation too, then you try to find ways, try as hard as you can to add, um, ways of how can you create more of the money that you need. Because I tell you, you'll definitely get stuck if you're only thinking about um, being stuck, right? Being stuck there, like thinking you don't really have enough. This always happens, etc. You'll try to blame others for that. That doesn't really do you any good because it's not the solution to your problem, right? So many people believe that they're stuck in one income stream, and I get it because that's how Filipinos are actually, I don't know, raised. Because it's kind of a, I know, culture or tradition in Filipinos. Like they think that they're only stuck with one income stream, and they're really very skeptical about starting a business, especially that there are a lot of schemes, um, MLM or network marketing, that have tarnished its name in the past years. But to be honest, if you're not building a business, like what Warren Buffett said, um, you will work until you die if you don't find a way to earn money while you sleep, right? So, um, if you really want to get out of that cycle of being in the 9 to 5 grind, or if you want to get out of that struggling period of your life wherein you have to pay for a lot of things, then maybe it's time for you to diversify as well, to see what other ways you can do to create more. So that's what I've learned actually, in personal development as well. Because if you don't really improve yourself, then your income won't really improve at all. Okay, so that's it. And try to shift the belief, right? Instead of focusing on lack, focus on growth and solutions. And as I said yesterday as well, this is one of the lessons that being a programmer taught me, finding solutions, simulating scenarios, things like that, so that I could resolve a bug or an issue. So that's what my husband and I practice when we're trying to find solutions to problems. So, yeah. So, if you have like other skills that you can monetize, currently I actually am exploring on creating a website for my kids dojang. So the owner of the taekwondo academy that they're going into, they spoke to us and they asked us if we can help them revise or upgrade the website that they have. So that's currently what I'm doing, and I'm enjoying it. It's a new skill. So in turn, Do you know what is the opportunity that they gave us? In turn, they 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 made Miles tuition fee free. So we didn't have to pay for Miles tuition because of that. And so we're really very grateful. These opportunities just, come knocking at our door because I totally believe that, God has led us here. And what we're going to do with that money that we could save, we can reinvest it in our business. And um that's what we're really very excited about, especially once we move to our new space, right? Where we could save a lot um, of funds from the regular bills that we're paying for every month because of that, and we could reinvest those funds in this online business and building our own digital marketing company um, in the next few years. So that's it. So I guess, having that kind of mindset already have shifted us from survival mode to having or being into an opportunity mode. And that's what we've noticed, because a lot of opportunities um, have reached us, have been opened to us ever since we've had the mindset shift. So that's it. I hope you got some value from that. If you are, again, interested to check out our online business, just register your full name and email address here in my website, ariangale.com, and I will reach out to you and I'll send you an email about the next steps. You will also receive a link to the live info session. If you don't have time for the 90 minutes, just reach out to me and I can send you the 20-minute webinar. So there's a lot of opportunities, choices here that we have. If you want to check them out, just follow the next steps. So that's it for me today, guys. Oh, what a beautiful sunset, right? Beautiful sunset. So, yeah. So, I hope I gave you some value tonight, and I'll see you again tomorrow in my next live. God bless everybody, and bye for now.